everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new series just dropped on Netflix called Senna, and this series, it is a limited series, and this series centers around, it is based on a true story, and you see this Brazilian, he is this race car champion, and his name is Ayrton Senna. He is this national hero in Brazil, three-time winner of Formula One World Driver Champion. So I thought, honestly, this series really capture, this racer, his life. Especially, it's really highlights all the best, especially all the championship of his life. And this Ayrton Senna is played by Gabriel Leon, and also is this series has Kaya Scodelario. You have seen her from Pirate of the Caribbean movie. So I thought the lead actor, he really captured, his acting was really good. He really captured this race driver, what was he thinking? And what was whole his life about, all his life, he want to be a champion. He just want to race and he want to win. The way, when I'm saying it sounds like that is what he's doing all the time. No, the show starts with we see that from the childhood he is thinking about the racing car. That is what all he has known whole his life, and this show really captured that. After his death scene in this series, it was so sad. I was really in tears. I was really feeling sad. At the same time, this guy, you really believe his story. You feel like you really the Brazil should be proud of him. And the way the show was done, it has only 6 episodes, and watching this series, it's really very engaging. It's really capture audience attention from episode 1 to episode 6, and end of it, I was really in tears watching this guy. I really believed him, and all the upside down he had in his life. This show really captured it, It's not, especially toward the end, he's trying to think about safety and all this thing. It's not just about racing and racing. Of course, in episode 6, when I saw the way he crashed, I think he was going 320. Oh, that is 320 he was driving. How can you keep your car in control in that speed, right? But anyway, when he crashed and he was gone in this show, I was really in tears, because you really feel this, and everything, all this thing I'm saying is really thanks to this actor. He really captured audience attention. His performance is really good in this show. And also he has these parents, back home, Sao Paulo, right? He's from there. They're watching him do the racing. And also this show, you see that he had this ex-wife, his life started with, and he was living in London, Norfolk, somewhere there, and we see he has this struggle, he was living there far away from his home, all the thing, he was missing home, that scene the show captured. It was quite good, and especially the show really captured how much he was missing his back home and everything, and his belief. It's really very well made, this show. I feel like it was very engaging watching this guy from the little to the end. It's really very well made, especially in 6 episodes. It's not drag out any scene. It's really very well done, especially the production design. And some of the racing scene, I'll say the racing scenes are okay. Often I feel because it took place in a long time ago, so often the racing scene, I felt like it is not as intense. Other movies you have seen, maybe in the Ford v Ferrari, if you have seen the recent movie in Christian Bale, that movie, I guess that the whole movie is about car racing. This has this some of the racing scene, it looks good, but for some reason I didn't feel like he was there in the racing. The racing scenes are okay, I would say, in this show. However, all the performances are really good. Overall, I really like this show, honestly, and I had no expectation watching it, but I ended up really enjoying it. I was in tears, honestly. I felt really good watching this biography like on this guy, and which I had no idea about. Like, so this show really give you the full his backstory. So you entered the show if you even didn't know anything about him, but this show done good job telling you his whole life. So overall it's very well done. That I really like this show, and that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this series. If you enjoyed this review, don't do other review on other show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I see you next time. Please take care.